If you're a caregiver, you know that getting a really good night's sleep can feel like a total fantasy. But it really doesn't have to be. Today, we're going to dive into some incredibly practical strategies, all based on insights from DailyCaring.com that can help you finally reclaim the rest you so desperately need and deserve.
Let's just start right here because, wow, this quote really says it all, doesn't it? It's that kind of exhaustion that goes way beyond just being tired. Your patience is worn thin, you can't focus, and every little thing feels like a huge effort. If this sounds at all familiar, then you are absolutely in the right place. This isn't just a minor inconvenience, it's a real problem that we need to solve.
So let's talk about what's at stake. This isn't just about feeling a little groggy in the morning. We're talking about a serious threat to your own health and your ability to care for the person who depends on you. So why does your sleep matter so much?
Here it is, the magic number. Health experts all agree, adults need between 7 and 9 hours of quality sleep every night. Now I know, if you're a caregiver, that number might seem completely laughable, almost impossible. But it's the goal we need to be aiming for, and we're about to talk about how we can get you a little closer to it.
You know, what's really alarming when you look at this is just how serious these risks are. This goes so far beyond just being in a bad mood. Researchers have drawn clear lines between not getting enough sleep and every single one of these conditions. The takeaway here is so important. Getting enough sleep isn't a luxury, it's a non-negotiable part of protecting your own health. Okay, enough about the problem. Let's jump into the solutions. And the really good news is that you can start making some of these changes tonight, beginning with the very space where you sleep. We're going to turn it from just a bedroom into a real sanctuary for rest. This breaks it down into 4 simple, totally doable steps. First, make your room dark. As dark as possible. Second, cool it down. Experts say that 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit is kind of the sweet spot. Third, cut the noise. Turn off the TV and maybe even consider a white noise machine. And finally, this one can be a real game changer, a weighted blanket. It can do wonders for reducing anxiety and helping you get that deep, calm sleep. Of course, having the perfect sleep environment doesn't help a whole lot if your mind is racing a mile a minute. For caregivers, that late-night anxiety is one of the biggest roadblocks to sleep. So, how do we tackle the mental game? We've all been there, right? Lying awake, just running through a mental checklist for a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Well, look at the difference here. On one side, you've got all that late-night stress, and on the other, you've got calm, day-before prep. Just by taking a few minutes the day before to pack what you need and write down your questions, you completely free your mind to actually rest at night. Now, this is a huge one. That constant need to get up and check on your loved one can totally fragment your sleep. But what if? What if you could get that same peace of mind without even getting out of your own bed? And this is where a little bit of technology can make a world of difference. A simple digital monitor lets you see and hear them from your own room. It just drastically cuts down on that urge to get up and physically check, which lets you settle in and, more importantly, stay asleep. Okay, our next group of strategies is all about working with your body's natural clock, not fighting against it. And this all comes down to how you manage light, what you eat, and how you move your body. First up, we have got to talk about blue light, the hidden enemy of sleep that's probably in your hand right now. It's the light from our phones, our tablets, and our TVs. And here's the key thing to understand. It actively tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime by blocking melatonin. That's the hormone that basically says, okay, body, it's time to sleep now. So how do you manage it? Well, it's a 2-part solution. At night, you want to put those devices away an hour or 2 before you plan to sleep. At the very least, switch your phone to a warmer night shift mode. Then, during the day, you do the complete opposite. Get as much natural sunlight as you can to really reinforce your body's natural rhythm. What you eat and drink also has a direct and pretty immediate impact on your sleep. This is a great little cheat sheet. Things like tart cherry juice and almonds actually have compounds that help your body get ready for sleep. And on the flip side, well, no surprises here. Caffeine and sugar late in the day are notorious sleep disruptors. And finally, let's talk about exercise. I know what you're thinking. Who has time for that? But what the source material points out so well is that this isn't about running a marathon. Even really small, consistent bursts of activity can significantly improve your ability to fall asleep and stay asleep.
And this just shows how easy it can be to sneak in a little more movement. Take the stairs, do a few squats while you're waiting for water to boil, or just walk around while you're on the phone. It all adds up, and it all helps prepare your body for a night of deep, restorative rest. So we've covered a lot of ground here: your environment, your mind, and your daily habits. But it all comes down to a fundamental shift in perspective. It's time to start treating your sleep not as a luxury, but as an absolutely essential tool for caregiving.
I want to end on this because it's just so powerful. Read that again. It's a non-negotiable part. When you are well rested, you are a more patient, more focused, and a more effective caregiver. So protecting your sleep is one of the most important things you can do to protect your loved one. So the real question is, what's next for you? Don't try to do everything at once. Just pick one thing from all this that feels doable. Will you turn off your phone an hour early? Cool down your room? Prep for that appointment tomorrow? Whatever it is, just make that small commitment to yourself tonight. You deserve it.